I just have the background now being our website because at least that's something that we own, right? I'm going to go ahead and put on the pirate music again and back off to where we left off. We're going to do things visually, but I think I can roll with it. I had to mentally prep a little bit when I was outside. When I was outside earlier. So, last we left off, you guys were just boarding the ship and going north. It's gonna be with the wind. The wind is kind of in your favor. You can roll with it. It's gonna be about an hour or two, about 2 hours or so up the other side of the island. As you guys approach, do you take the dinghy? You see in the distance a very tribal village with fires and everything going.
We can see it. It's like a coastal village then.
Yes.
Well, I'd like to look before we go. That's all right.
Okay.
Like, bring out my oh shit, what are those things called? The
eyeglass?
Yeah.
All right. Roll a perception check.
Let's see, 12 plus 10. Oh wait, nope, I have advantage. 12 plus 10, 20, 22.
All right, it's 22. With the 22, you can clearly see the people. They appear to be fish. It's about midday. No, actually, you guys. If I remember correctly, it was nighttime when you guys got that. So, would you guys still like to go there in the nighttime or take a rest?
Oh, it was nighttime?
Yeah, I forgot it was nighttime. Sorry, I just looked at my notes now and saw that. So yeah, up to you. Will you guys like to continue or take a rest?
I say night. I was just saying, I think nighttime's fine for me.
Yeah, I'm good here too.
Okay.
We trying to fight them or trying to be on their good side?
Whatever happens.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
I think we
become friends.
Yes. Yeah.
If we want to be friends, I think we should approach in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
In my experience in the forest, the people who approach you at night are the ones that want to steal your food and kill your loved ones.
This is true. My blade does work better at night. That's why I like the night. But if they want to fight with us, then it would be better that it was the night.
Only one way to find out.
Wait, do you two have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
No.
Levi?
I do not.
I don't think so. Someone else is a chicken too, right?
No,
in the
that's
campaign.
different game.
Here, I'll
Okay.
check real quick.
Yeah.
I want to say you have it, but I don't remember.
Don't know. I feel like no one in Humblewood has dark vision.
It's not showing any additional sense types. My character sheet.
So probably not.
Racial trait.
I don't see it under racial traits.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you don't have it.
Yeah, you don't.
I'll double check.
I don't see it on Humblewood either.
Well, I was going to check the campaign while we do whatever. Double check.
Okay. Well, it's up to you. You don't know much about this people, so you really are kind of going in blind here. unless you do things. There's always a chance if you do things.
Well, we want to talk to them because we want clues. So
Yes.
we want to be friendly. So I think there's a lot to say about going in friendly. Is if we can get them on our side, and be the good guys, I think we might get some like decent insight into this clue.
So you suggest going in the morning?
Yeah, I say we have some dinner and take a nap.
Damn, that sounds good right now.
Right?
Facts.
Who is the guy who initially talked to me and introduced himself?
I don't know if we introduced, but I think I was the first person to talk.
There was a guy who like said he works for the crew. He was an NPC.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo. I was like, hey Rodrigo, what's for dinner tonight?
Captain, we have quite a few options. We have your classic beef and carrot stew with potatoes that we were able to grab a recipe from an old lady in town. But we also have our classic catch of fish. But if you're really feeling your fancy, we also have, well, no one's here, a cow, but we have steak. Thank God we don't have anyone here as a cow. It looks at you, Dismir, and goes, I was this close from buying chicken.
Hey, I'm not a chicken. I eat chicken because I'm not a chicken.
You know what? Aren't chickens carnivorous? When I think about it.
Yeah.
When have you seen a 5-foot chicken? They don't exist unless you enlarge them.
Fair.
I used to see 5-foot chickens all the time.
Then they were probably hooting gallus then.
Yeah. Also, a little background. Levi, the characters originally the campaign started from Earweld. Earweld is my world's Feywild. It's where all the rats and your race is from.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So if I ever say Earweld, that's what that is.
Sweet.
Yeah. I also have a planet. I also have my Shadowfall called Timnir, and it's where all the Drugers come from. The blue sun changes their skin blue because that's how it works, right?
Sure. Magic's magic.
Magic is magic. Anyway, so
who was the first guy who introduced himself to me? What was his character's name?
Rodrigo. He's a captain.
Yeah. The guy I was just talking to.
NPC or like
You.
one of us? Me.
Yes.
Yes, me. My character's name
Yeah.
is Jolly Ratters.
I'm gonna walk over to Jolly. I'm gonna be like, hey, want to go grab some dinner? Steak sounded pretty good. Steak and carrots. I'll rub my belly, be like,
Yeah. Well, we should. Yes, steak sounds good.
Captain, you want me to bring you up a plate?
So
Captain?
tonight we eat and tomorrow we go, I guess.
Jolly, that sounds like a great idea. Captain, what do you think?
I always like food. I like good food.
All right. So you guys have dinner time then?
Yeah.
We have like a cool montage of us like clinking glasses and like me saying funny jokes and everyone laughing really hard.
Yeah. Every roll performance for your jokes.
Yes, us rats, we do that.
Yep, us rats, we do that.
Fun.
What's your roll?
A 7.
A 7. Okay. With a 7, people you're getting some laughs, and some people are kind of like doing the ha 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 ha, look at each other like.
My mother did live in a sewer.
You guys have a fun time busting balls, having booze and eating steak. The quality of steak made by Rodrigo. Oh, that's an 18. Rodrigo cooked you a very good steak. He comes out by the time the food comes out, he's holding a tray, and mind you, he's a capybara, but like the size of Desmir. He's holding two trays worth in each hand, and as he's walking by, as he lures at the blind mice who work for you all, starts to help serve it out to you. It's a fun night. The music itself, played by your crew, it's another 18. Was pretty solid too. You hit the hay, literal hay, and you go ahead and pass out. You have a well night's rest. No weird dreams except for one of you. Sorry, I'm rolling a random event thing. 2, 3, 4. Who is that? That's a 1. So Black Death.
Yes.
Squeakers. As you dream, during your dream, you are imagining yourself on a dinghy. You're in the ocean, and you're by yourself. As you are sitting in there, you see another person with a dinghy start rolling up to you. Mind you, in the middle of the ocean. And this person rolling up to you, he appears to be a Vodalkin. But he looks very ghost-like, almost. He stops rolling by and goes, "Squeakers."
Yes. Hello.
Beware the flying Netherden.
What's a Netherden?
I don't know. The captain died a long time ago. I did not get to ask.
Well, then it doesn't really help me now, does it?
No, except this might help you out. If you see the flying Netherden, sail north. No, don't sail north. Sail towards it.
Oh, north, okay, bye.
Not north. Towards it. I mean, and then the dream ends, and you find yourself in your bed.
Gotta sail north. Oh, what was I thinking? What? Oh, must have been a dream. I wonder what it was about.
As you I can do better than the flying Nether's Den. Anyway, I might say that for next sesh. Anyway, it's the morning. You guys are waking up. For what is breakfast is what appears to be for the crew oatmeal with some strawberries and blueberries, as well as toast over a fire. There's also salt tack if you want to break your teeth or your beak. But yeah, it's now the morning. And by this point, you have a visitor.
Nope.
As you guys are doing,
visitor.
yes, you have a visitor.
Are they on the Are they coming from another boat? Like, how are they approaching us? How are they coming to our boat?
Well, I'll tell you. Let me go ahead and pull up their names again.
Who's the face of our group?
Squeakers.
Tweakers.
It is
Yeah,
I.
Jolly has all the charisma.
Sweet.
Okay, here you go. Kalinga. Okay. So, as you guys are having your breakfast, you see Rodrigo come forward and goes, "My captains and new acquired guests. It appears we have visitors. They are currently outside on the end of in a boat next to.
How far away are they?
They're right against us. They're the natives.
You let them come all the way to the boat without saying anything to us. I stab him in the leg.
Oh my god. Roll for attack.
A lot. 24.
God, you're stabbing. You're actually stabbing him.
He's stabbing him in the leg. Yes.
All right. You stab him in the leg, and Rodrigo steps back and goes, "What the hell was that for?
What the hell would you let the boat come all the way to our boat for?
Did you want us to shoot cannons at the natives?
No, but you should tell us.
They showed up,
Yes, who was on lookout?
not me.
Well, you get another stab then.
What the fuck?
He pulls out a shotgun.
Oh, I drop my sword, and I cast a spell then. If he wants to pull out a shotgun. If he wants to escalate this, I will escalate it.
You're the one stabbing
Hey.
him.
I know I'm
I
new
know.
here, but what if you guys just do this later?
He looks at you and goes. Rodrigo looks at you and goes, "I do enjoy the crew. I would not like to leave."
Well, this is you're new on the boat, so you don't know how things are run.
What if you just make Rodrigo do like more chores later or something?
Fine, I kill Rodrigo in his sleep. Fine.
You killed
Perfect.
Rodrigo in his sleep. You won't have to worry about me, but the crew. There's only so far a captain can go.
I can go pretty far.
Rodrigo, can you before you get your wound tended to, can you have someone set out enough plates for the our guest?
Yes, I can do that.
Thank
Hey.
you.
You're welcome.
I look at Rodrigo and I go, hey,
What?
don't let boats approach our boat without us knowing first. And as I say that, his heal wounds as I cast healing word.
He looks over the wound and goes, "I understand, Captain. It was not of my intention."
I'm not the captain. And neither is the bird. You called him captain earlier too. Do you want another stab? These are too many. The boat is falling apart.
He goes, "Okay, Mr. Riders." And he bows and goes ahead and walks out.
Oh.
What?
I think we need to do something about that.
Yeah, next time for sure. Like we need to know if people approach the boat.
Just like, oh hey, there's a boat docked to our boat. Well, where was he the other 1,000 feet before he got here?
I feel like when I approached you guys, no one saw me either. So like, yeah, definitely like more awareness in future.
Well, to be fair, we were in a room facing the other door. We're
Hey,
out
man,
here on the
seriously.
ocean. You can see forever.
Get it?
And at this point, you see a man appear from the doorway. He's a darker skin, black hair. He appears to be shirtless and has various symbols across his face.
They brought him in here?
He looks upon. He looks forward. He walks towards you all and sits down and goes, "My name is Triber, and I am the captain of our people. I am not the captain. I'm the tribal leader of our people. You docked outside our waters, so we asked for the gods to allow us to enter. He who controls the mountains spoke to she who controls the sea, and she laid down a fog for us to enter. Please, don't be so hard on your capybara. It's kind of a god thing. Especially when we have pirates around us. We are not a big fan of pirates." He points a finger at you guys and goes, "Your people, not your people, but pirates. They came a long time ago and laid home to Tria." And he points in the direction of Roland. He
So
goes,
you don't like pirates, eh? But you come on our boat?
Indeed. Because,
What do you want?
well, every year, people come to the island, come to our port, and they look for the second clue. And every time we work with a second clue, we ask for them to do things for us, and well, let's just say pirates want things now. They pillage now. They want now. They want things now. But not one of them ever asked, what do the Calindian people want? So that's why I'm here. I'm wondering if you can probably see to stop this second curse, the second clue, and fix what Dreadlock did.
That's why we're here. That's why we didn't come last night when we were here, and why we're having this conversation now. Breakfast.
He nods at you and goes, You're more nature than pirate, aren't you? More civilized.
I'm transitioning.
Fair.
I'm trying to be more like water nature. But yeah, still naturey.
We'll make a killer out of him yet.
In that case, maybe a little
Arg.
nature is what we need.
I'm an expert.
Well, I'll tell you this: the god of the mountain, Kavran, the mountain god. He has various different artifacts, and the artifacts were changed when Dreadlock arrived to the island. And it has something to do with, well, I'll tell you this. The treasure involves some things he took from us. So if you're able to please our mountain god and get him to stop blowing smoke, we would very much like that. We've tried many times to calm him down. Didn't work.
What can you? You've heard of the what are we calling it? A hint? The quest.
Yes, one of the keys to the keys or something. It was
The 3 keyed run.
Yeah.
So you've heard of the 3 key run then?
Yes. Pirates have arrived. They usually say they're looking for the clue, because some of them figure out that we're part of it. But then, let me see if he trusts you guys. That's an actual 20. He really likes you guys.
Ooh,
He
doing great.
He goes, but it all comes down to the location of the giants, the reef giants. Giants long ago were here, and when their empire collapsed, those who stayed stuck to the sea. They now have fins for feet by this point. So yeah, we know where they're located at, but no one wants to do our problem for us.
And what caused your problem?
We don't know. He came to the mountain, and apparently when the mountain was asleep, our god was resting. He took something, but we asked. We don't know. Hold on. Sorry, I'm getting my notes confused, guys. I'm sorry. Give me one moment. Okay. All right, now I got it. He continues and goes, access to the deep temple is forbidden, even by our highest of priests. And Dreadlock came in there and messed something up, but we don't know. We think it must have been a curse, because ever since then the mountain has always been more active. Mind you, the mountain is not just a mountain, it's a volcano. If our god gets go ahead.
You'd allow us access to investigate in there?
Yes. He our God judges people how we judge people. If we're warm to them, he tends to not be as active on the island. But if we're being pillaged or raided, that's when the mountain gets angry. It's just unfortunate because of the anger, he's doing it to protect us, but you know, if we lose everything from lava. It's like lava's not good. He goes, I don't know what he did, but what I do know is this: it had something to do with magic and nature. Because that volcano's gonna blow one day. I don't want to be down. I don't want our tribe to be down here when that happens.
Okay. We'll have to obviously discuss this. But we've only gotten the first two clues. We've gotten the first two clues, right, guys?
Only one.
One, yeah. Well, this is the second.
Do you possibly know what the other clues were?
We don't know the third clue. We just know the second one since we're people. My people have been here for a long time. We remember the times of reef giants. That's about it.
So I guess we'll discuss amongst ourselves, like a little bit away, why he enjoys breakfast.
He goes, sure. He gets up and goes, I will eat, preferably, I guess, in that corner. And and he walks over to the and sits down in a corner and is pouring orange juice and oats. Now, it is just you all.
What are you guys thinking?
Might be worth
Captain,
it.
what are you thinking, Cap?
North. Go.
You want to go north, Captain?
I don't know why, but I keep thinking of north. Can't understand why.
Okay.
And co-captain, what have you?
I mean, does it really hurt if we give them a hand?
Okay. First mate.
Co-captain is the first mate.
Oh, okay.
Or you
There's
technically-
one more person.
That's me.
Your guys is okay.
Me. The thing I do. Yes. Yes, we should really get rid of Rodrigo. I mean, what?
What?
Okay.
If we could help, I mean, like, yeah, I guess. I don't mind helping.
Okay. I looked to the guy we were talking to. I guess we never got his. Did we get his name?
Triber.
Triber.
Yeah.
Triber. We agree to help.
He gives you a thumbs up in the distance and goes, I'll lead you to their temple after I'm done eating.
All right, perfect. Because we also need to eat, since we didn't eat yet.
Yeah. Well,
And
before-
this is by the Caridian people, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So.
Yes, we have not finished our breakfast since it was interrupted.
And at this point, you resume your breakfast. Luckily enough, it was still hot. You enjoy your breakfast and your orange juice. It takes some time after some preparation, but you approach the side of the ship and don't where a dinghy usually is, and see a long, canoe-like boat. You enter and are taken to the tribe. As you approach, the tribe people are intrigued with you. They've never seen really Rodenteer. They've never really seen your kinds of species before. and some kind of like some notable women mothers kind of turn their children away from you guys and wander off. But some of the kids kind of like approach you and just kind of like walk with you guys for a little bit because they're so intrigued. After about like an hour or so walking, you are taken to a mountain. You see that there is a cave, and Triber turns around and goes, "In there leads to the soul of our god. Go there and find what his dreadlock has done."
The soul of your god lives in there?
He looks out, he nods and goes, "Yes. There you will meet." What's his name? Kavan.
Kayvon.
Kayvon it is.
All right. He goes ahead and leans against a rock and goes, "I'll wait out here while you are inside."
All right. Go inside.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Do it.
All right. As you enter, the cave is quite long. Eventually, you get to the end, and you see 3 stones. They're almost like stalactite. The stalactites are the ones that protrude from the ground. Those that stalagmites? I don't know. Those things.
Stalactites hang tight to the ceiling.
Okay, thank you. Then it's stalagmites, I think.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So, in that case, you see 3 of them, and on the ground lays a few stones. You see all 3 are red. You see one on the ground, and it's red, and it has a hole punctured into it. But you only see one.
Okay, so what do we see that's red on the ground and has a hole?
It's like a ruby. It has a hole in it.
Oh, it's ruby looking thing. Okay.
It has a hole in it. It has a hole in it, kind of like a cone-shaped hole.
Can I get a look around the room and get a gist of what the point is? Kind of put some context to what I'm seeing.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
14.
Okay. With a 14, you look down on. It takes you a little bit, but eventually you look down on the ground and you see that on the ground is actually a map of the area. You can kind of see it in a little bit. You see one stalagmite, the one on the left. There's one on the left that looks like it's connected to Royal Anne. You find another one that's north. And if you remember, there was a volcano north of Royal Anne. And lastly, you see the other stalactite being exactly where you stand. It appears that these stalactites represent volcanoes.
And only one of the rocks is glowing.
You only find one rock. That's the only one you found so far.
Okay. Is there more to the temple that we're in?
Shit. What kind of language do they speak? I don't know. Say again.
You're talking about in an old ancient cave, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be more like primordial?
Yeah, that sounds about right. So, does anyone speak primordial?
I shouldn't have said what I said.
Nope.
Nope.
Yes. I speak primordial.
You do?
Yes.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
I didn't realize it until I looked down. I was like, I just told him to use that too.
Nice. Well, in that case, Primordial, you speak it, Mikey. And Mikey, it reads: the three volcanoes that unite in power, what, all three connected in some way or another. One ruby for each volcano, representing the life it spews throughout from the inside of the Daima to the sky itself. And holding up the ruby next to one of the stalagmites, you see that it glows like fire.
What happens if we put it on the stalactite? Like, does it like the stalactite go through the hole?
It does. It fits actually perfectly. And it grows and it glows like fire.
Do you think it's meaning we have to, like, telling everyone else? Do you think this means they're trying to get us to go to the volcano?
I think so.
Captain?
Volcano!
So you guys gonna go to the volcanoes in the north?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we probably need 2 more rubies, or the other volcanoes have rubies there that need fixed.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to bring 2 rubies back.
Yeah, maybe.
Why is there only 1 ruby here? Maybe each.
Maybe the one guy. Maybe the one guy took them.
Maybe he took them.
How dare he?
Maybe each stalagmite gets a ruby. Maybe.
Yeah, let's talk to the village people, because they would know if there's two rubies here originally.
That's possible. Yeah, maybe there's like a caretaker or something of the area here.
Okay.
Before we leave, can I'm gonna say, Avon, can you hear me?
I'm gonna go ahead and roll. You hear a voice rumble and goes, "What?"
What brought about your anger?
The removal of our stones.
Do you know where the thief took them?
Yes.
Tell us, and we will retrieve them for you.
They brought them to the sister volcanoes. I would very much like for them back.
And we will get them.
Thank you. Alright.
I'm gonna go up to Jolly Rider. I'm gonna let out a sigh and be like, I was not expecting that to work.
Well, he did say he lived in there, so I was.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Yeah.
I was just really surprised. Usually it's more of like a metaphorical he lives there sort of deal.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I think he actually lives there.
Yeah.
Are you guys walking out and saying this?
It was a whisper.
Okay.
Just like an aside. But yeah, I figure we're going to one of the volcanoes now, right?
I guess he said the sisters. Are those the ones in the north?
He said the sister volcanoes, so I think they would represent the other 2 stalagmites.
Yeah, but the volcano itself, are they the ones in the north? I guess.
How are the stalagmites positioned?
The stalagmites appear. The way they appear to be positioned, the one is off on its own little island. It clearly represents the northern volcano. The one that represents the one in Royal Anne, it kind of gives you guys a question mark, because you don't remember a volcano being at Royal Anne. So, you've heard stories. Hell, on some mornings you can see the smoke coming from a northern volcano, but Royal Anne having its own volcano, You don't know about that.
Yeah. How do you say that? Roll end?
Royal Anne.
Royal. Oh yeah, Royal End. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the northern one, we know it's there, and Captain said go north.
He did.
He knew before we even got the clue.
That's why he's captain.
It's genius.
Mm-hmm. North.
Captain, you seem to be right with the north.
Aha!
I'm gonna tell my kids this story.
What's going on? Yes, of course. I'm always right. Haha! Captain Squeakers is never wrong.
All right. And I just checked the Twitter. They said it's majority fixed. Let's
That's
see.
why I texted you.
Oh, is that what you texted me?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, my bad. All right, guys, let's go back to the map.
To the map.
To the
To
map.
the map.
To the map.
To the map.
The map. The map. The map. The map.
I'm the man.
Oh. There you guys go. And I'm gonna take that down there. So, as you guys left the cave, you see peeking around the cave, almost like a child looking in a closet, is Triber. You approach. He goes, "Did he actually speak to you? I felt it. I felt it on the ground. Hell, half the people are the tribe. The tribe is like, he spoke to you."
He did, Triber. You know, you just gotta ask, I guess. Have you tried talking to him?
We haven't. We don't usually enter.
You guys should get like a priest or a designated druid. Definitely. I mean, he's a real person, so and he controls your well-being.
He starts.
Maybe like if he was even happier, he might even like do more like good for the island. And who knows? I mean, everyone needs friends.
He starts to ponder his chin, and I'm gonna roll a religion check. Okay, that's a 19. He's gonna go, well, our people have always been. We kinda have a similar philosophy that we have with the pirates. We tend to like to be left alone, and we always assumed our god likes to be left alone. Maybe you're right. Maybe we've been doing this whole thing wrong, and he looks in the cage and goes, I'm a 43-year-old man. I'm afraid to go in the cave.
Yeah, I mean, you guys like to be left alone, but you guys like to be left alone together.
It's true. Well, I will speak to our elders and see what we can make. It looks like you all know where you're going, so I will eagerly wait for the results, and I will be sure to speak with the tribal elders, for if you succeed, we will definitely make it worth your while.
Kayvon mentioned his the sister volcanoes. Do you are there also gods that live in those volcanoes?
Let me roll. Okay, it's another 19. He for his religion. Okay, so for religion, he will tell you, yes. There were two sister volcanoes. He points to the one in the northwest, and he goes, that one obviously is still around, active. Royal Land, well, he goes ahead and looks in the ground and draws a large circle. It looks like Royal Land. He goes, Royal Land was a volcano, and then it blew up. He starts drawing the insides of the river and everything, the water that's in it now. You know what I mean? The way it looks now. But he said, however, he goes, Now, not. If I were you, we don't. My people haven't. My people don't know much about Roland anymore. It's been so long since we've been there. If I were you, and considering you speak the language of the gods, you must be able to figure it. You'll be able to figure it out. Hopefully, I don't really know what to say.
Can we mark on the map where he said the volcano was?
Yeah. He goes ahead and puts a big old X right here. Right over Norod's Gate. Which,
Cool.
if you guys remember, the Norod's Gate is the gate that brings you to Earweld. It's always weird because in the Earweld version, it looks like Royal Land, but not much settlement. And to Levi, I'm just kind of telling you this because this is how I started Pirateers. The people travel through the gate by having what it feels like lava protrude and encompass the boat and the inhabitants, and takes them through lava, what appears to be lava, and brings them to the center of Royal Land.
Cool.
Yeah, that's how you got here too. So,
Cool.
yep. So that is something. And he's pointing over. Like I said, the X is right over the gate.
And then
So
anything we should know about those volcanoes, like any like vengeful gods waiting for us or something.
He goes, I can't really say much about Royal Land. If I were you, you might be honestly better off talking to the people in charge. Especially since I've heard. No, he hasn't heard about you. He's a tribal. He doesn't know about you guys. He goes.
Doesn't know about Black Death.
He does not know about Black Death.
Excuse you.
He doesn't know about Black Death, but yeah, he does say those who live in the Northwest are the spirits of the fire. They tend to guard the island. Royal Land, you might have to speak to someone who knows a thing or two about the gate. We do know some, but not all. Some knowledge has been lost, unfortunately. So, what do you guys do now? Do you guys have any more questions for him?
I'm good.
I'm all right. Yep. So we just have to go back to where we came from.
Yes, or you can go northwest towards the volcano.
Yeah, you guys want to hit up the North Volcano and then just head down to Norod's Gate?
Yeah, that's probably the best.
Yeah, we're already up here.
Yeah, bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do this then. By the way, guys, I have some exciting news I forgot to tell you about. I am delaying my college classes from fall to spring so I can focus on getting my license for funeral directing.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I'm going to start my apprenticeship again, and I feel like I should focus on passing my tests, so I can continue Rodenteers for a little while longer.
All right.
Yeah, I can add more. Because I have other ideas that were like I was going to get cut short, but now that you guys are on your way there, I can definitely do this. Okay.
Now, if you're going with your apprenticeship, is that gonna interrupt more of your schedule?
No, I spoke with work, and work's work totally work and I agreed that I'll do what I'm doing for them now for a year and a half. Oh, that's right, Levi, I do transfers now for a funeral home. So
Okay.
yeah, so I bring people into our care. Yeah, I actually enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. No, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. The guys who brought me on board, they promised me that they're gonna help me get my license and do what I gotta do. The only thing is, there's drama behind it. and I'll talk to you about that, guys, later on off stream. But yeah. Still though, I can continue playing D&D throughout the fall then. So yeah.
Yes.
Winning. So yeah, you guys are approaching the island now, and you see the island in the distance. Do you try and look for an area to dock?
For sure.
Okay. As you guys approach, you see several downed ships. They appear to be quite in the area around this side, but you do see a decent area to park right there, basically. Let me go ahead and pull up this map now.
Does it look rocky?
It does look pretty rocky. It's
Does it
definitely.
look like the ships like sank by like rocks in the water, or they were destroyed?
Make a perception check. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you asking for, Levi? I'm sorry.
Just if it was done in like battle, or if they were just naturally destroyed by like rocks in the water or something.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. In that case, definitely make a perception check.
27.
Okay, with the 27, you notice that the ships were not brought down by rocks, but you notice that there's singes and stuff on it. It looks like they were caught on fire.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to Black Death and be like, those ships were destroyed by someone.
But by who? Who could it be?
Someone set them on fire, and the Cordian people said they were fire elementals.
I'm gonna. Do you relay this to all of us or just him?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just talking like normally since we're just in like open water.
Okay. I'm gonna remind you guys and let you know because you probably don't know I have this. I'm like, worst comes to worst, we have the spells to kind of put the boat out, but I also have this decanter we can use.
Like a good idea.
What is it?
I have the decanter of endless water.
Oh, okay.
So unless it's magical fire, we should be able to tame some of the fires.
It's true.
Perfect.
It's true. All right. I thought I had a fire elemental thing, but I guess.
Do you think it's worth like getting like buckets ready then, so the crew can also like do some defirization?
If you want to get some buckets, I'll start filling them with water, but yeah, actually that should work.
Oh, perfect.
So any extra crew members, I wouldn't pull anyone away from their spots.
Yeah.
Let me actually bring up our
We could get Rodrigo to do it. He's not doing anything anyway.
if you scroll up in the Rodenteers chat, we have a stat block for our ship. Actually, I'll repost it real quick.
I see it.
Oh, you see it?
I just scroll past the TikToks.
We don't talk about the TikToks.
Does it say anything about crew?
Actually,
The crew is, if you scroll up a little bit more,
let's go ahead and do this.
wait, no, not Pirate Horde. I think it's the MediaWizards.com. Oh, Maritime Madness.
It's that thing. It's that thing that I pinged for you.
Oh yeah, that's right. You pinned it, didn't you?
I didn't pin it yet. I should probably pin it.
Well, you pin that, and I'll pin the.
Okay. All right. I'm making the map right now. By the way, I'm finishing up.
I can't pin anything.
I thought we always pin things.
Checking out this magazine.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it's like
important.
that's I've been using them as monster. I've been using their monsters and stuff. I highly recommend them. They're good people. They make good content. Like some show I'm willing to homebrew and stuff, but I'm also happy when people do it for me. You know. Casual reminder to mention the things that we are using, if I can find it.
So do we have extra crew?
Yeah, we got besides Rodrigo, we got Lario, we have Moiji.
Are they manning any like ballistas or anything?
I don't think they do, but I don't think we've gone through because what we have are those, and we have 3 blind mice or semi-blind mice named Evan, Max, and Ramon, and then I think we have more that are just like deckhands, because I think those were supposed to fill out the rest of our spots, if I
Yeah.
recall correctly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll have all the deckhands have water buckets ready then.
Okay. All right. In that case, should I do this? Should I actually do it?
Oh, we do have a
then-
ballista.
Yeah, we have a ballista.
Okay.
What
Four
time
of
of the day is it?
It's about midday now.
It's midday. Should we wait to go in at night? And if there's fire elementals, they should glow in the dark, right? We should be able to see them real easy, like a beacon.
Okay. So, that is something you guys certainly can do. Up to you.
I like that idea, Jolly.
Okay. I guess could we wait a little bit till it gets dark, I guess.
I assume by now, with all the traveling, we've had at least one long rest.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
I can appreciate that.
All right. So you guys wait till dinner. You guys wait till nighttime, correct?
Yeah.
All right. In that case, fast forwarding a little bit. Dinner happens. It's the stew. The stew was pretty all right. After that, the crew is on the boat with buckets of water, and they are full of water. And they kind of look at I'm gonna look this up. Fire elemental water damage. Huh. Okay.
Wi-Fi damage.
I see now. For every 5 feet the elemental moves in water, or every gallon of water splashed on it, it takes 1 cold damage. So, I shouldn't have told you that, guys. I should just not said anything. But it's up
I
to
feel
you,
like-
though. What's up?
I feel like that's something like my character, like if we want to in-game it, like that's something my character could have conveyed, since he can turn into elementals.
Oh, yeah, you'd know this. I'll be right back. I'm gonna fix something. But yeah, you would know this, so you can convey it.
They don't like water.
Does
That
someone
means, if
want to?
so that means if like they chase us into the water, they're just gonna be like hurting themselves.
Does someone want to do some math for me real quick?
Oh, what's up?
A 30 by 10 by 10 sheet of water.
Is that like
The spell tidal wave.
Oh, okay. I was asked which one was the height.
Area 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall.
Okay.
It's the same spell I use to accidentally put squeakers on the bottom of a boat.
Okay, so what are you trying to figure out?
He said for every gallon, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, how many gallons are in a 5-foot cube?
It says for every 5 feet or every gallon.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. I know, Chad. I'm spoiling.
So
Um,
if you did tidal wave, you would that'd be 30 feet. So that'd be just a blanket 6 damage
Well,
without doing the actual tidal wave.
it would be 60 feet
Oh, 60 feet.
because it's 10 foot tall.
How long is it?
30 feet. So it's 30. Oh, well, I guess how tall is an elemental then? Because do they sit in a 5-foot area or do they go past a 5-foot area?
Sorry. Let me check. I deleted it. D&D fire elemental water damage. It is for every 5 feet the elemental moves in water, or for every gallon of water splashed on.
I think it does it. I think it means not for every. I think if it moves 5 feet, it takes 1 cold damage. If it's in water. Regardless if it's just standing in it or submerged. I think it just takes 1 for every 5 feet it moves.
Oh God. All right. So what is it you guys are doing?
Well, we waited till nighttime.
Okay.
And then I guess now we're gonna take a dinghy to the boat to shore.
What do we see? Like, can we see these bright elementals now? Or
Yeah.
if there are any?
Yeah. Going around the island. You know, you guys have been. Do you guys go out on the island? Do you guys take like an hour? I'm assuming you guys want to wait till nighttime, so I'm assuming you do that. You know.
In the process, I'll also touch myself, by the way.
All right. So Mikey touches himself. Going around the island, you guys notice the island's pretty self-explanatory. It's like all volcano and rock, but you get to this part, and this part you see what appears to be a pool of water on a volcanic island, and you see around it several fire elementals.
Are they doing anything? What are they doing if we observe them?
Yeah, as you observe them, did I accidentally delete the pirate music? Oh, I ran out of pirate music. There you go. Okay, there you go. Noticing the fire elementals, they appear to be just this walking around the pool, occasionally retreating back into various pits of lavas that are around it, like little streams of lava. They appear to be and they're appearing back and forth. They appear to be just moving around. Don't really know. Well, I'm assuming Desimir knows. Desmir, you would know this because you returned Primordial, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, Desmir, you're familiar with primordial behavior. Primordials can, when seeing them in the immaterial plane, it's not often that they're guarding something.
How smart is a fire elemental, if I'm allowed to ask that?
Oh yeah, you fire elementals have intelligence of 6.
Because I have an idea. What if I turn into a fire elemental and then go get the ruby and then run away?
It could work.
Okay. Is that something you guys want to try?
Yeah. How far away are we from the fire elementals?
You guys are much farther away, but this is what I have planned.
Okay.
And the water is right there.
Can we see any like ruby?
You would, but judging by the right angle and everything, you guys do see like a little red dot right in the middle of it.
Okay.
Is it like floating on top of the water?
Weirdly enough, yes.
I could conjure animals, and I'll do the fire elemental thing.
Try it. You might be able to.
Okay, I'm gonna summon. I want to summon a fire elemental first.
Okay, you summon a fire elemental.
I'm trying to. There we go. I didn't see the cast button. That work? Yes. Okay. And so I'm gonna have it just like kind of like be like a backup just in case like something goes bad.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn myself into a fire elemental as well.
So you said you already have a fire elemental too?
Yeah, so I cast the conjure elemental spell, and then I'm gonna turn myself and use both of my wild shapes to turn myself into a fire elemental.
Okay. The one with the red dot you now control.
Okay.
All right. So, all right, you are both now fire elementals. What is it that you do?
I'm gonna have the one like move ahead of me, and then I'm going to move into the area slowly, kind of like seeing if they're gonna like do anything.
Okay. Let me ask you this. It looks like your fire elemental stepped in the water. Does it do that?
It's gonna, yeah.
Okay. As it does that, you kind of anticipate it to kind of like have the regular fire elemental thing when water gets to its steam. It responds by moving away like a child that touches its hand on the stove and kind of seethes a little bit. This time, walking into it, the water changes shape and pushes him away. Let me go ahead and get the token. Water. Okay, there we go. That's gonna have to work. Let me go ahead and upload it now. You notice that the rock is floating on the water for a reason. It's floating on the water because in the middle is a water elemental.
Okay.
Have we started initiative yet?
I will say this. I gotta do some damage here because the water elemental. I would say your fire elemental takes 8 damage.
Okay. Are you keeping track of that?
It's your fire elemental. Can you do that?
Yeah.
I can tell you the stats
Okay.
and everything if you want it.
I'll grab it.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I have like 4. I have technically 5.
Yeah, I didn't know if there's like an easy way to do this, so I was just yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, if you want, you can click on your token and you can put a number in there. And so you can put like your health in there and then subtract it.
Okay.
Because you could put in there like 75. Or my keyboard's not working now. 50, there it goes, 55. And then you hit enter and they'll put like 55 in one of those circles.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then-
that's perfect.
Yeah, and then if you take 8 damage, you go -8 and hit enter, and it'll subtract it.
Okay.
I didn't know
yeah.
I could do that. That makes life so much easier.
What is that? What's that?
I can create an aura.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh shit, you're right. Yeah.
I think that's one of those the new things they did. They added.
Holy shit, that's so big. Okay. Sorry.
That's what she said, but it's okay.
Ow, ow.
All right.
How do you think he's doing?
So, tell you guys what. By this point, you guys did learn that there's a water elemental guarding the ruby. However, due to the abnormal behavior, the other fire elementals are keenly aware, and they start approaching. Let's see how far they go. Yeah, they approach. They start to approach. What is it that you guys would like to do?
Are they approaching the fire elemental that went into the pond, or are they approaching the party?
They're approaching like this.
Kind of everything.
Yeah, they're kind of everything. It's hard to judge.
Do you know? Well,
Can I have like my fire? Like I think I convey it psychically, like commands for this. I'm gonna like have it kind of like let out a screech at the water elemental and see maybe if like there's some kind of camaraderie between elemental types.
Okay. When it screams, the others, they're not really that smart enough to see it.
Okay.
As they approach, though, they do speak in primordial.
Can I cast Twilight Sanctuary as they start to speak?
What does that do?
That's just my everyone gets temp HP.
Oh, okay. It's that they start speaking in primordial. Protect the water. Protect the red stone. So yeah, I will say this though. I think at this time we're going to start initiative. However, though, I will say this because I'm going to Google this. What happens if a water elemental fights another? What happens when a water elemental fights fire elemental?
So all 4 of us get 5 10 or wait, no. We each get 9 temp HP.
Okay.
9.
9.
All right. Tell you what. I'm looking at the fire elemental. I'm looking at the water elemental, and what's existed to. It's definitely fire is not a resistance, and same with the fire elemental. So, I'll say this. We'll go ahead and do top of the turn order, and take it from there. So, who rolled 20-25 in initiative?
Oh, I did not roll yet.
Nope. Okay, I just rolled now.
21.
Okay. 15-20.
19.
10-15.
13.
Levi, what'd you roll?
8.
Okay. Let me go.
Levi, did you put your temp HP down?
Yeah, I put temp HP on my character sheet.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as you're within that purple circle, whenever you start, I believe it's whenever you start your turn. Oh, whenever you end your turn
I don't see a purple circle.
on the map.
Now
I
around.
don't see one.
I don't see it either.
No.
Oh,
I see. You know what? I see it on the stream though.
that's weird. Huh. Let me see if I can change that. Mike.
What about now?
No.
No. Okay.
Token bar, 10 color, GM notes, dynamic lighting.
If you like extend like a arrow or something to show how far it goes?
You were like right on the end.
Okay.
Where, like it
I-
stopped here. It's a 30-foot radius from me.
I just made one. Can you see mine?
I
No.
can see yours.
I see the arrow. I don't see any circles though.
Okay. Also, I rolled a 2 in the initiative, so usual. All right. So, if you guys don't mind, we can do some combat.
Maybe it's just there to remind yourself where it is.
That might be it.
Maybe.
Do you guys want to just whenever I end my turn, or whenever you end your turn, then? And I'll just remind you guys when you're in my circle.
Well, do we get them? When do we get the?
When a creature ends its turn in your sphere.
Okay, well, yeah. If we end it in there, just say, "Hey,
Okay.
you get this, whatever."
Okay.
Kyle, should I roll separate initiative for my elemental?
Oh, he can just go with you on your turn.
Perfect.
Make it easier.
Cool.
All right. Well, in that case, before you, the fire elementals and the water elemental clearly guarding something important. See that their regular mundane schedule has been interrupted by new adventurers, and they are coming for you. But before that happens, though, some people have to go first, and that first person who goes first is Paul.
Well, I guess we're fighting these flaming beasts. Okay, I'm first. Cool. I will. What's my range again? 50, 45. Kind of out of right away melee range. So I will. I will kind of put my shield back behind my back and pull my longbow out and shoot.
Okay.
The one on the left?
Okay.
Yeah. I'll shoot the one on the left. Okay, that's 25 on the first one to hit.
Okay.
And 20 on the second one to hit.
That both hits.
Okay. That's 8 damage and 9. 8 damage and then 9 damage. So that's a total of 17 piercing.
Okay. They are resistant to that, so they will
Take half.
Take half.
Wait, which one? What are they resistant to? You said.
They're
Piercing.
Piercing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Actually, I'll. You know what? I'm sorry. I have something in the notes that I feel like can kind of change things, and I feel like Levi would know it because he's an elemental guy. So elementals, right? In this world, it's not uncommon for them to be forcibly chained. So, negotiating with one is possible. You just gotta find the one that controls them all. If it's that situation, you know what I mean? So, you guys can attack and speak at the same time. I allow that, so you guys can figure it out. But yeah.
I don't speak primordial. That's my turn.
That's fair. All right. So, after that, it is Black Death.
Black Death also does not speak primordial, and he's going to see the first one. Wait, which one did you hit, by the way?
The blue.
Blue. All right. So Black Squeakers is going to go, "Ooh," and he's going to do like triple cartwheels over to this guy over here.
Okay.
I'm going to go for the attack. Yeah.
All right. Roll for the hit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and
Also,
I was gonna say I forgot to do it, but I wanted to also move 15
Hmm.
feet. There we go.
That's fine.
I forgot. Do they still have resistance if my weapon is magical? I forgot. I forgot how that works.
You would know with your roll intelligence check. You're right, I said.
13.
Oh, perfect. With the 13, you can figure out that non-magical items. That sucks, but having a magical item, that changes the game.
Ooh. Well, I got my +2 bows rapier, and I'm gonna look at him. I'll be like, hi, and then, yeah, I'm gonna stop him in his little toe,
Okay.
Keep him in his little toe.
specifically the little toe. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's very bad.
What, you roll 1?
No, 14.
That hits.
Oh my god, I got a 3. I rolled a
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Man. Come over here. My rats
Well,
are
it's
out.
time to show them how this is done. I'm gonna roll for damage real quick.
Okay.
Let's see. It's gonna be 16. Oh god, I haven't done this in so long. Give me a second. Let's see. So it's gonna be 16 plus sneak attack. So that's +7. Oh, where's my calculator?
Captain, you might want to move.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be fine. I hope. Let's see. Times +8 +2. Okay, so I want to deal a total of 25 points of damage. And for my bonus action, I'm going to disengage. And it'll be whoo, whoo, whoo.
Okay. How much damage you do?
27.
25, 27,
I think it was 27.
magical.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Magical
Ow.
piercing.
Okay, that does it.
Wait. It does?
No, I said that does a good, that does, damage. It's good.
Oh, thank you. You know, I just did a little bit of baby damage. Nothing much.
Gotcha. Also, Levi, before I forget, I forgot to tell you, you can get, we'll calculate what items you can get, because I'll definitely give you, if you want to get some rare items or whatever, because you're level 10, you can.
Cool, I appreciate it.
Yeah, sorry about forgetting about it.
No worries.
Yeah. So anyway, so after that, it is Teddy's turn.
Okay. So, I posted something in Rodenteers. You can read it, and if you want, but I'm gonna come up here, and as I come up here, I'm gonna do tidal wave.
Okay.
Like as I'm running up, I'm gonna kind of do like Dragon Ball Z style, like hold my hands behind my side, and then just tidal wave right towards them.
You know what? I will allow it. However, though, when you do tidal wave, it fills the water, and it kind of does damage to the environmental Desmir, but it also does damage to these two as well. So
Really?
It floods the pond.
Okay.
Yes, and we'll
Sorry,
also
Desmir.
and we'll also push this back. So I will give you so Desmir, you can definitely have your environmental do an opportunity attack if you would like to.
Great, yeah, for sure.
All right. So first things first, tidal wave, and then that attack.
Okay.
Does it hit
So-
me as well, or just my elemental?
The circle does hit you, yeah.
Well, no.
Okay.
Oh,
What's
There's
that?
no tidal wave. Oh, because it's the circle of the pond. You're right. Never mind. My bad.
Well, the elemental is like my conjured one, because I use conjure elementals,
Mm-hmm.
like my spell, and then I'm also an elemental, so I was wondering if it hit both of us or just my conjured one.
You're close enough to the water, it floods too, so yeah, it does technically hit you.
Okay.
So Teddy, roll, how much damage would that be?
So that's the question. Are you going off of the link I sent you, or are we just going straight deck save and then damage?
935 cold damage, huh?
That's why I ask.
Let me see what people think. let me see what people think. I don't know about that much damage, because, like, holy shit, at that point, you're just going to one-off Desmere.
Just my wild shape.
Yeah, his wild shape will get damaged, but that's it.
You know what? Fuck it. For rule of cool, go right the fuck ahead. Let me go ahead and do this instead, though. Let me try and calculate that into dice rolls. So, can't even do it in dice rolls. It takes 935 cold damage. I mean, it makes sense, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Fine. Rule of cool. Mikey, coming forward with a tidal wave, it dissipates every elemental. Desmere, you turn back into your human. You turn back into your chicken-like form.
Well, the way tidal, unless the pond is flooding that way, tidal wave should only affect the two directly in front of me.
Oh, it's flooding.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Because the way the spell's set up, it just goes this way. Well, that way.
Well, here I'll do this. So this would be the compromise. So, all these fire elementals get swept away. Everything, all the lava and everything around you hardens up, as it tends to does when it interacts with water, and you see all the fire elementals gone. And after it's over, the water elemental appears and speaks to you and goes, "Well done." And she looks around at you and approaches Desmere and goes, You can turn into our kind. I don't see a reason to fight anymore."
We've only come for the rock. Return it back to its rightful place, to Kavon.
I can do that, but if you can do one thing for me and use your powers to undo the chain that holds me here.
I'll check out the chain. What exactly is it just a chain?
You would know that certain elementals are tied to this various different objects. It's kind of like almost like a phylactery with leeches. There are certain things that hold elementals to their spot. In this case, my rat's trying to climb ladders. Hold on. Here you go. You can have the ladder. In this case, it's really odd to know that there's happens to be always a water here on this godforsaken volcanic island. So, and she helps you out with this too, and tells you there is something underwater that keeps bringing in water, preventing me from seeping away. If you can swim through my water and find the artifact that holds me, then you can have the stone.
Okay. Yeah, I can't. I can't turn into anything else now, but I'll conjure an animal, and I'll conjure some octopuses to do that.
Okay. Do you tell them? Do you command them?
Yeah, I can give them orders.
Okay. And you speak primordial too, I'm assuming, right?
Don't speak primordial.
You don't speak primordial. Okay, never mind.
Would I understand them from that distance because I speak it?
Yes. Do you relay the information to Desmir?
Yes.
All right. In that case,
Okay,
boom,
cool.
there you go.
We're translating.
You kind of command. What do you command the animals to do particularly?
We're just trying to get the item she's tied to.
Okay. You look in the it's kind of like, I don't know if you ever played Fallout 3, but it's kind of like dog meat when you tell dog meat to find shit.
Yeah.
In this case, you see your aquatic animals, especially the octopuses, going after checking out things. In the shallow, you see them picking up rocks and then dropping them, realizing they're just rocks. And one even gets close to the ruby stone floating on the water, but by trying to float up. But when it gets close enough, the R elemental moves the stone. However, though, after about a little bit of time passes, you see a few of the octopuses rallied around one little area. You don't know what it is, though. And so it appears the octopuses are not strong enough to move it. Is there anyone else that would like to go underneath the waters?
I'll try.
Okay. Squeakers, make an athletics check.
Oh god, you want me to make an athletics check?
Yeah.
Frick. Does a 29 do anything?
It does. Hold on, my rat's finding shit. Hey! Hey!
I got a 19 on that, jeez.
Get off that. You shouldn't be on there. You shouldn't be on there.
Bad rats.
I know. Bad rats. Anyway, Squeakers, you swim really, really well through the resistant waters of an elemental. You get to the bottom of it, and you notice that appears to be a scroll around there that they're going around. The scroll says the words "sealer" on it. Do you try and rip the scroll up?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, you rip the scroll up and make another athletics check.
My octopuses help him.
18.
Yes.
Cool.
Roll with advantage now.
24.
All right. With the octopuses kind of hold you down, hold you from getting sucked in, but it appears to be a little tunnel of water that leads to that seems to be leading to the ocean itself. The octopuses hold you from sinking in, and you're able to swim pretty well. And before and as you see the water elemental being sucked by the tunnel, you hear it bellow. You hear it, Mikey. It speaks to you, and you see in the air a rock tossed. It's the ruby. It lands right in your hand, and it bellows out, "Thank you." And you see it go through the water, and it rise up in the sea, and then continues to go wherever it pleases. Yeah, I was kind of like, I have combat for these guys, and they're pretty resistant to everything.
Except for water.
Except for fucking water.
That's okay. I'm doing some math right now.
Well,
Oh boy.
oh boy,
Fine.
indeed. Yeah, fine. Well, you guys find the rock, and it's currently 10:19. Do you guys want to keep going, or do you guys want to call it quits tonight?
I'm good to keep going.
I'm fine.
Okay. Let me go ahead and get you guys then. So,
Let me take a quick bathroom break.
yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's cool. Let me do a 5-minute break. Let's do a 10-minute break, and I'll go that way I can have enough time to like figure out the last part. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't anticipate you guys finishing this combat so soon.
Just OKOing it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm now doing the math. I'm trying to do the math on a water elemental being hit by Crete or destroy water. So I'll be back. Okay, who's in here?
I'm here.
I'm
Okay.
here.
Okay, so a water elemental contains roughly 2,491 gallons of water to create themselves. Okay? Due to the space that they hold. So, if create or destroy water, you destroy up to 10 gallons of water. So, you can. So, it would be divided by their hit points, which they have. I might be doing this math wrong. They have.
Well, I think you have to see how many gallons are in a water elemental.
2,491.
2,491. Okay, and then how many HP do they have?
I think 105. Wait, it says. No, 102 gallons for a dead elemental. So you would have to cast it 102 times to kill them. But if you have something as your bonus action, you can use that because it's a cantrip. Create or destroy water. Oh wait, no it's not, it's a spell. Never mind. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, because I was gonna say what you have to do then is you figure how many HP is in 1 gallon of water if you were to do it that way. was
So I
thinking.
may or may not have done a dickhead. I may or may not have done something like an asshole.
What do you mean?
I may or may not have signed my ex's mom up for Jehovah's Witnesses.
Excuse me?
You can go online and you can request people, or you can request to be visited by Jehovah's Witnesses.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I am back. Come on. Oh yeah. Ooh, I could do that. I did Umberhawks before, damn it. Alright. Okay, I think I know what we're doing.
You know what we're doing?
Yes. I think I know what
You
we're
have more of an idea than me.
doing. Hello, Reddy. Hello, Mr. Pigeon.
Let me get rid of my aura.
I'm gonna show off.
I am
what
so gonna use this aura for embers now.
Yeah. Here, I got rat. There you go, Mr. Pigeon. Oh, okay, yeah, it definitely is my camera. My camera keeps turning off. Okay.
Maybe. Maybe you got a loose connection.
Maybe. Maybe. Hello.
Maybe. I'm still surprised that never took off.
Maybe, baby.
Maybe.
Maybe, baby. Yeah.
From American Dad. Like
Mm.
when I saw that episode, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna go viral."
Yeah. Maybe, baby.
Never did.
Yeah. I remember maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. Yeah. No.
Maybe.
Yeah. No. That needed to go viral. Oh, that scared my rat. All right, that's time. Where's everyone here?
Do it.
Yep.
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 All right. So we're back. We are back on the world map. You guys figured out the volcano riddle and stuff, and now you're on your way back to the last volcano. What was once a volcano, at least. What is now Royal Anne. And you do have a few contacts in Royal Anne, if you remember from the old campaign. But if you like a reminder, I understand.
I think we need a reminder.
Gotcha. Well, let me go ahead and pull up the thing, because I thought I had it up, but it was the other one, the old one. Embers of Draft, Green Gale. The rats are fighting again. What's new? Okay, let's do.
They're just corrupt to be pirates.
We doing any sort of rest in between two islands?
It'd be a couple. You can definitely do a short rest.
Okay, cool.
As you guys go down south, I'm assuming even if the wind wasn't in your favor, you would use
Wind
it.
will be in our favor.
Yeah, wind will be in your favor.
Sorry, it will.
You're good. So, you guys do remember over in Pierwalk, your bases, the deed of your house. You had a familiar old faces. You have, for one, you have Roger, Gwendolyn's friend of sorts, who you can contact. You also have Grey Boots, the current pirate lord of Orlan. And lastly, you do have your other contact, which is a little puppy-like basilisk named Simba in Pierwalk. But Simba's a basilisk. You guys remember Simba, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good.
I think that was before my time.
It was before your time. So yes, you do have your basilisk and your connections. Or you can also find a different connection. But really what you guys are trying to find out is about the rock and Nurad's Gate. So, where do you all take you? Where does it take you now?
So where are we currently at?
You are at the volcano still. Do you guys tend to go to Royal Anne?
I imagine we would, right?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Of course, my Facebook. I might have to make a new fucking Facebook at this point. So, you guys go down to Pierwalk. You arrive into your safe. You arrive where you dock your boat, and your safe house is on the island. You know it's the lighthouse, and you notice that it's connected to the lighthouse. So you do see a worker. He's an older man with a gray beard. He comes down in a typical almost like watchman's robe, and he approaches and goes, so you're all back, aren't you? How was the travels, Rodenteers?
Surprisingly calm, actually. It's not too bad.
Interesting. Well, what brings you in town?
Well, we're doing those 3 key run.
Ah, okay.
It looks like the 3rd key's around here, I think.
Third key around here. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Do you need something? Do you need to speak to Grey Boots or something?
That's exactly what we need to do.
Okay. Well, he gave me your. Well, he said if you all never needed him to whistle this little whistle.
I whistle it.
He hands it to you and you whistle it, and then and then as soon as you whistle it, out of nowhere it appears a teleportation circle, and appears a shirtless buff man with gray boots, black boots once that have long since worn gray. He's a half elf, pointed ears and a smile on his face. He kind of looks at you and flexes his muscles and goes, "Howdy, it's Gray Boots." He looks over at you guys and goes, "And it's the saviors of the town, the literal pirate republic, and you've come back to the safe house. How's the house?" It's quite clean, isn't it?
You can say that.
Okay. Well, anyway, what brings you guys here?
We need to go to Nurad's Gate
What for? Going back to
for
your
the
well?
3 key quest.
He goes, "What 3 Creek quest?" And he tries to do like, I don't know if you ever played LA Noire, but when the guy lies and then does the horrible face, you know what I mean? Well, that's what he rolled.
Oh.
I like how I came out with buffness, but you can't really do much with the one.
Yeah, you definitely cannot.
He guys kind of looks at you guys and goes, "So what is it that you need?"
I mean, is that something you'd be willing to smooth over for us to go out there and check it out?
Yes. Yeah. Hey! Stop fighting. Hold on, let me spray my rats.
Must be a couple dock hands.
Yeah. All right, hold on a second. Well, he goes at you guys and goes, "Okay, look, I know about the third stone, all right? You know I used to sail with Dreadlock back in the day before he was executed. Have you all? I'm assuming you all have found the other stone up north."
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, not that you guys aren't strong, but that's a lot about fire elementals.
They were nothing.
They were nothing compared to us.
He looks at you guys and goes, "Apparently so. I don't even see a burn, scratch, hell, even a nick on you all." Well,
Yeah.
well,
You have Black Death to lead us.
Haha.
That's what the other pirates didn't have.
That's fair. That's fair. One cannot. He winks at you, squeakers. One cannot stop the mighty squeakers.
Haha.
So, the last stone. He goes, "For you, I can definitely get you someone that can do the ritual and bring you through the gates. The only thing is, I don't really think you're looking to go through the gates. I think you'd be better off staying in the gate, and maybe there you'll find what you're looking for."
Okay.
Yes. Can I give you advice?
Yes.
All right. You know potions that make it so that if it's really hot, it doesn't feel hot?
Hmm.
Yeah, you might need to get into those. And he gets up by this. He goes ahead and starts redrawing the circle and goes, "I can't really spoon feed you guys hints and stuff, but that's the common thing that has maybe nothing, maybe entirely related, maybe not entirely related with the quest at all, but getting potions to make sure you don't burn is a good thing. Otherwise, you might not last long. Ta-da! And as he goes, and you see the portal start to light up, and before he goes, "Oh wait, go to Amore. She's located in Betty's Tavern," and then disappears.
Lamore and Betty's Tavern.
Yes, Lamore and Betty's
What was
Tavern.
his name?
The guy you talked to,
Yeah.
Gray Boots. He's the he's the pirate lord of Royland. So, what
Go
is
to
it?
Betty's Tavern.
Yep, you guys go to Betty's Tavern?
I'm good, everyone.
I think that's probably where we should go next. Yeah. Well, have we? We've probably been there before.
Oh yeah, you've been there before. It was actually where Squeakers kissed the succubus.
Oh, good times. I remember that.
Yeah. See, that's what the 10-minute break was. It was just Kyle looking at notes, going, "Fuck! I didn't think I was gonna be doing this now."
Hmm.
So yeah. You guys are currently, yeah. You guys are in the safe house still, and oh my god, coming down the stairs. Everyone make a. Let me see here.
Okay, yeah.
Let me go ahead and pull it up. Actually, no, it wouldn't. It doesn't have to be you guys because she knows you. But Desmir, make a Constitution saving throw.
Fun. 17.
Okay, a baby basilisk, more like toddler phase. It's about the size of like a pit bull. Kind of goes down the steps, and you are able to avert your gaze, and she goes up to Simba and starts rubbing against Simba like a cat. Not Simba, Squeakers. Simba rubs against Squeakers. He goes, yes. And he's growing quite fast. Would you like to bring him with you onto the ship?
I would love to have you run off, go on so many adventures together. Oh my god, you're so adorable and cute.
He starts nomming on your hand a little bit, not like hard noms, but like little soft noms.
Oh, you're so adorable.
Simba is now part of the crew.
Yay!
All right, I'll make Simba a stat block later on. But yeah, you guys now have. I forgot about Simba, so I want to make sure you guys had Simba. So you guys go to Betty's Tavern.
Yep.
All right, you go to Betty's Tavern and you see Betty up at the bar, and the bar is relatively empty. All the pirates have since gone the 3-keyed run, and have left Royal Land, essentially writing off as the place as being not the destination to find it. Whatever you're looking for, whatever the keys are. But that is when you see a woman at the end of the bar. She is a tiefling, and is dressed in purple and blue robes, and is having a pint. And you do see Betty at the and Betty's the bartender, obviously.
I'm gonna go up to her. Can I get you a drink?
She looks over at you and goes, "Sure, I'll never turn down a drink."
All right, I put some I imagine some copper down. Gray Boots sent us your way.
She goes, "Oh, Gray Boots, you mean my old boyfriend? He's not bad and all, but I'm kind of past the days of just doing random things for strangers that he sends me to, or sends to me."
Maybe we could help each other out then.
She raises an eyebrow and goes, "Okay. What is the next?" So we're gonna do a little conversation piece here. Now, Desmir, you're locked in the conversation.
Okay.
She asked you, "So what is it that you do for me?"
I mean, I don't know what you need. I can do a lot of things. I'm a powerful druid.
Powerful druid. So tell me, are you used to being outside?
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about the outside to show me that you're a mighty strong druid? Make a nature check.
Okay. 12.
Okay. Luckily that's the first one. She says, "Well, you tell her a little. You tell her about She asks about the druid nature and stuff, and you give her nature's druid knowledge equal to a 12. But she asks you and kind of like says to you and goes, so in that case, I think we can work something out. Would you be able to, let's say I take you to the gate. While we're there, will you be able to help me find something of mine?
Yeah, as long as we can find what we're looking for too.
That's something I don't mind. And she stands up and goes, very well. Do you, by chance, are you all okay with entering the plane of fire?
We still have to work out the fire immunity thing.
Oh. Well, the potion shot on the pier walk. I would go there.
Okay.
To the potion shop.
All right. You enter, and about a few minutes, about 30 minutes go by of a walk. Amor walks towards her boat, preparing the ritual for entering Norod's gate. And there you find a hold on, let me do this. Let me do the math here. Okay. There you find the potion shop that you guys worked with before. You see the potionist, and you see that he's quite clear out of stock. And he looks upon you guys entering and goes, "Ah, welcome back. What brings you back?"
We're I'm sorry. Who are we talking to?
The
Got
shop.
distracted. We're about to enter Ard's gate, and we need to be immune to fire.
He raises an eyebrow and goes, "Oh, you're entering that gate." Yeah. Okay. Well, I have these potions here. They're about 100 apiece, unfortunately, because of everything else is cleared out. And they'll give you an hour of protection against any sort of fire. I know it's not the strongest stuff, but I don't really have much. I kind of got cleared out before the run.
Do we need to get some for the whole crew? How many people do we need to, like, pilot the ship?
Well, in theory, we don't have to take the ship through the entire thing, correct? We could take the dinghy through, and it'd just be the four of us, correct?
That's something you guys can do.
So we wouldn't have to spend the money for the entire crew plus the boat to be protected, just the four of us.
Okay.
Well, that's true. When we get to the other side, do we know what's on the other side of the gate? Because we came through that gate, but through our world, and going through it, we're gonna go through it to the fire, right?
You don't know. Sorry, that was kind of a conversation piece that I had with the girl, with Lamore.
Moore did say it was the plane of fire.
Yes. The shopkeep. Tell you what. Lamore explains that and tells you that Norod's gate isn't so much as you go to the plane of fire and that you go directly to Earweld. You go through another plane to get to Earweld. In this case, people who go through and out of the gate go through the gate of fire, through the realm of fire. So we're not going through it, so to speak, as you're stopping by.
Okay.
Didn't we? And we need the jewel to go through.
No, the jewels, you don't need to go jewel to go through.
Hold on. Hold up a second, because I might be getting two campaigns mixed up
Oh, gotcha.
of yours. Because didn't one of us have a jewel or a ruby to go through Neurod's gate?
Don't know. I don't think you do. I don't remember making one.
I did not.
Okay, I might be thinking of something else. Sorry.
Okay.
I thought we did. Okay, continue. My bad.
If presumably we think we're going to the realm of fire, then do we even need a boat? Can we just get like real close and like jump in, walk in, swim in?
You asking the shopkeep?
I'm just asking whoever's listening.
Well, the shopkeep.
How far of a swim would that be?
It'd be quite a bit of a swim.
Or
I mean-
we should at least take the dinghy.
Sure, we'll take the dinghy.
Yeah, I bet Lamore would know.
Okay, well, so this guy's got 3 fire potions.
4.
Oh, he's got 4. Oh.
Perfect.
Somebody deduct that from the ship booty or whatever.
Why don't we eat?
How much were they?
100 apiece.
100 apiece. Okay, I'll just buy them.
I was gonna say, we could each put up 133 gold, and that way we could buy the one for our new companion here.
Yeah, I think I have like 10 gold, guys.
That works then.
That way you're not just paying for it all. Squeakers, do you have that much gold?
Oh, yeah, you could take whatever I got. I got 361 on me.
Cool. So I guess we're good to go back to Lamore.
Yeah, I mean, you guys ready to go? You ready to go?
I'm good.
Yep, I'm
You guys
good.
wanna buy at the shop?
All right. As you
Nope.
guys,
Do you need anything?
I don't think so. I'm good.
Onto the dinghy.
On to the dinghy.
all right. So,
I tell Rodrigo, the ship better be ship shape when we get back.
my God, you're so mean. I love Rodrigo.
Rodrigo's about to get
Jolly
demoted.
Oh my God. Anyway,
I missed. I wanted to have a talk with him, but I decided not to. Point a shotgun at me. Okay.
he's a capybara. You stabbed him.
I'm his superior.
You can't stab your crew.
That's who? Hold on, we have to ask Captain. Squeakers. Can we
Guys.
stab the crew members?
If they are against copper, or they upset you, you may.
See, you can stab the crew.
So it shall be
God.
said.
All right. Okay, I know exactly what we're gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna fucking do to you guys. All right. So, you guys get back to the ship, and you see on the dinghy, Lamore making a circle, and she goes, "The rest of you all come up here." And she looks at Levi and goes, "Now you sit next to me."
Take the seat.
All right. She goes, "Play your cards right. There might be more in your future." She goes, "Now, we're gonna go back to the. Now we're gonna start rowing to the gate. When we get to the gate and I do the ritual, we will be stopping for a brief period of time in the plane of fire. There is a room, so to speak. It's a you can't miss it. It's a building. In the plane of fire, there's it's a metal stone. It's a metal building, and there is a door that behind the door is apparently a treasure room full of treasure, but it only works two ways. Well, it only works one way. You must only take one item at a time. This is where it gets tricky, though. Once you grab that item, you can't go back in. You must grab the other item, otherwise the room won't let you. If you only don't. Sorry, I'm getting tired. If you only grab one item, you can leave, but it must be the item that you choose and want to choose. But in my case, though, I want you to grab another item.
So is it one item per person?
That's a good question. I didn't think about that. Yes.
Okay.
She goes, so one of you is going to have to want what I really want. And what I really want is an item that was dropped back a long time ago.
Well, tell us what it is.
It's a mirror. A mirror that is silver. If I remember correctly, it has a purple ruby at the handle. And the handle itself is engraved with snakes. If you can find that item for me, and if you truly, whoever picks the item, truly desires the item, then you'd be fine. If not, the room will not let you leave.
Tweakers?
I'll take it.
Perfect for you.
For me?
I don't mind picking it up. I want the mirror because I want to complete this quest. In order to do that, means I need the mirror.
And we all know Captain's heart is set on one thing. Aye, Captain. Aye.
She goes, in that case, if you don't mind getting it, she goes, oh, you're really trying to get on my good side. Then yes, if you don't mind grabbing that for me, I greatly appreciate it. But whatever you do, don't look in the mirror.
Okay. Will do.
Okay. You guys start to row away towards Norad's gate.
Norad's gate. Oh!
Yep. You guys get there, and she performs the ritual. The lava appears to come from the water again and surround all of you, drenching you. You guys start to see everything appear before you turn into lava and flames. And instead of ending up in Irweld, the ship begins to suddenly stop. And just like that, you're in a river of fire. The boat itself is being held together by Lamar holding the spell together. She looks at you, eyes closed, concentrating. She doesn't look at you. Her eyes are closed. She says with her eyes closed, clearly concentrating on the spell, I can only hold it for about 20 minutes or so. Please be fast.
Cool, let's do it.
Do we know what direction to go?
She goes, if I remember correctly, it's a metal building to your left. And
You see it?
yeah, shining off, you see a little small bungalow made out of metal. It has a big, comically sized lockpick door.
Alright, I guess we'll head towards that. Is that the only structure we even see?
Yeah. It's pretty barren out here. Just miles upon miles of fire. Mountains of fire. Fire everywhere.
Fire everywhere.
The door.
I guess should we take our How long do the potions last?
An hour. But
I
you
guess
can
we
only-
should take our potions now.
I think we already did. Otherwise, we would be dying, right?
I should clarify that you're on the boat. You're not dying. It's just you're being protected by a spell. Leaving the boat though, that's when you gotta drink it.
Okay, yeah, I figured the ritual spell was what was protecting us. So yes, we should probably take the potions before we get off the boat.
Yep.
All right, I'll take my potion.
Take mine.
Okay.
Might as well. Bottoms up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Captain,
Yeah.
drink up.
Yeah. Onward.
Okay. As you guys take the potions, you feel refreshed. It's almost like chewing 5 gum. Then you, as you leave the boat, you feel that you can walk on the soil of fire. It takes you about 10 to 20 minutes to climb the mountain, but you get to the bungalow with the comically oversized locked door. You see it with combinations. And,
How long did it take us to get here?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. My bad. Tell you what, I'll give it. I forgot about travel. She can hold it for an hour.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
she can hold it for an hour. So it takes you about 20 minutes to get there.
Okay.
And you see the comically sized door that's locked. It says, you see on the door, it has numbers going from 1 to 9. And on it, and it says in Primordial, Mikey, those who can find the 3 numbers can enter inside. Those who don't just fall down.
So we need to find 3 numbers.
Yep.
I'm gonna look around the building. See
I
if, like,
tell them.
Hmm?
I'm gonna look around the building, see if I see anything that would indicate like a number.
Okay.
There's no other architecture, so
Yeah, there is no architecture. So you look around the building, correct?
yeah.
Okay. Anything else you guys do?
We're basically just like in another world, right?
You are definitely in another world. You're in a plane of existence.
So,
Right.
Mikey's gonna do this. Mikey's gonna cast Fly on himself. And he's gonna start flying up and try to look for these numbers
Okay.
as well. So both of us are looking.
Jolly will check his pocket
All right.
to see if a magical number has appeared somewhere in his pocket.
Okay. Squeakers?
I'll also check my pockets too.
Okay. Levi and Teddy make perception checks.
24.
Does passive perception help?
It does. What's your passive perception?
19.
Okay, I guess you can see a lot anyway.
And I rolled a 15.
Okay. So, Levi, on the back of the, on the very top of the building, you can see a little etching and etching. You see, it's kind of hard to see because it's been so burned, but you see a bag. As you get closer to it, you realize these are charred bones. And there's a bag that's hasn't been burned yet. Do you open it?
Yeah.
All right, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 11.
All right, you are sprayed. As you open the bag, a contraption goes off, and you are sprayed with 3 points of acid damage.
Ooh, ouch.
But inside though, you see a little a little note, and inside the note it says, it appears to be a journal. Most of the pages have been worn and deteriored, but the page in particular that matters reads, "He left me. He fucking left me. I can't believe he left me up here to die. My potion's running out, and he's running away back to the ship. Idiot doesn't even know that I have the ability to transport, and he knows nothing. We're gonna, at least I know the one number. It's only the first number, but I do know it. The first number is 1. Fuck you, Herbert." And the "fuck you" is underlined several times. Teddy, you find in the distance another river. You can see it because it's in a different area that's more barren. It's actually the skeleton's still whole, and you see a very similar bag. Do you open it?
Let me double check something. I will open it with Mage Hand.
Okay. You open a mage hand, acid shoots out, lands on the ground.
I'll go back in. Well, I have to recast it, but I'll go back in with Mage Hand.
Okay. You pull out the sheet. This one doesn't have a note attached to it, but it says, but the first number is missing, but the other 2 numbers are 2 or 3. Fuck you guys.
Very well.
Damn.
All right, I'm gonna go to the group and be like, guys, I got the first number. It's 1. And Herbert's a fucking asshole, and we ever find him, we gotta beat his ass.
I found a number in my pocket. It was 5.
Okay. 1 more to go.
I'll fly back down. Like, wait, I found 2 numbers.
Okay. Which ones do you find?
2, 3. Jolly, are you sure the number in your pocket doesn't say Inspector next to it?
No, it was just I found 5 and I held my hand up.
I'm gonna go over and put the 1, 2, 3 in.
God damn it, Paul. You put 1, 2, 3 in, and the door opens. In front of you, you see massive amounts of treasure. It is huge. It's kind of comical how big it is, and you must find a mirror and a stone at least. Do you guys decide to investigate the area?
Yeah, absolutely.
We
Alright.
got no choice but to find.
Unturn every stone.
Alright. Roll investigation checks.
Okay.
Investigation or perception?
I guess you're investigating the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm great at investigating. I got a 2.
Okay.
I got an 18.
I got 16.
Together we got 20.
Wow.
I got a nat 1.
So, here's the thing about me, Levi. My characters roll nat 1s all the time. If you roll nat 1, something happens. I can't tell you how many times that random characters in Embers will hold up their guns ready to shoot people just for the gun to shoot in their hands. This is what happens. Squiggers, you know the egg. You know the kids in Easter, when the kid has an Easter basket and he finds an egg and puts the egg in the basket, but he's not putting the egg in the basket. It's missing and falling on the ground, and then the kid turns around, and then does the same thing. It's kind of like that with a rock. It's a cool rock. It's a purple rock, but you keep thinking it's red.
Okay.
I don't know. Paul, you are unable. You don't find the stone, but you find a set of armor. It looks really good. Teddy, after a while, you do find some stones that look like it, but it's going to take a little bit to look for them. And Levi, as you're looking for the mirror, you see your reflection. You found the mirror, but you looked into it.
Okay.
All right, let me go ahead and do this. That's D&D Beyond Traps. All right. So as I can't believe I'm doing this. As you look into the mirror, you feel a weird sensation. Suddenly, you are trapped in the mirror, and an evil clone of you has appeared in the room.
Oh god.
Front row.
Where's Desmere? There's Desmere.
Interesting.
This Desmere will do this. Let's see here. Let me see what I can do first. Huh. Well, you're honestly not. You don't really have much that I can do. I mean, you have a lot of support stuff. Damn. What can I do? You know what? I can do this. I'll just make it up. The evil clone goes up to Squeakers and kicks him. That's a 23 to hit.
That barely hits.
6 damage.
I am sad now.
He kicks you. Jolly Ratters and Mikey. You see Desmere in the mirror. Desmere, what are you doing?
I'm pointing at the evil one and like mouthing evil, kill, 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 evil, 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 kill, 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 kill.
Okay. In that case, Jolly Ratters, what are you gonna do?
Don't know. Really evil? Can I make out what he's saying? Like, how far away is the mirror? Are we close to each other?
What's your natural perception?
Passive?
Yeah, passive.
25.
Oh yeah, you see him mouthing it.
Oh, what is evil? Why is he in a mirror? I don't know what's going on. But he wants us to kill that one of him. Maybe he conjured an evil one. He conjured other things earlier. I don't know. Why you kicked the captain? And I run that way.
Okay. Okay. As you run that way, do you try and he looks at you, and you feel the same sensation. You are now
The evil clone looks at me.
Yes. The evil clone looks at you, and actually, I should probably make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. That is a 6 + 4 for 10.
Okay, you fail. You feel the same sensation. Desmere, you are back out of the mirror. With Jolly Ratters, you are in the mirror now. And now, Jolly Ratters' evil clone is in the area and ready for it, and ready to prepare an attack with his scimitar.
Polymorph him
Oh, into what?
into a snail.
Holy shit! You can do that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Polymorph.
I think my clone has to make like a wisdom save.
I'm looking for what the save is. Yeah, wisdom save.
Okay, that's a It's a 10.
I have a +2, so that'd be 12.
I already did that. I'm looking at your character.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I'm assuming I fail.
Yeah, my save is 17.
Okay, holy shit. Yeah, he polymorphs, and as he polymorphs, so does Jolly Ratters in the mirror.
Okay, I grab the evil clone snail, and then I run to the door and I throw it into the elemental plane of fire.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check.
9.
All right, it was just enough. You yeeted that fucker right in the river of water. It almost breaks Lemore's concentration because she cuts her off guard, but it's a good throw. Jolly Ratters, you come out of the mirror, and you are now out of the mirror.
Hurry up and grab it and then like cover it.
All right, you go.
I'll try to. I'll like look away and feel for the mirror.
You find the mirror.
Okay, and then I just kind of like stick it under my armpit.
All right. Now now you have found one item that you want. There's 3 more of you, and you only have this shenanigans gave you you have about 15 minutes left to go.
Okay, I bring it over.
Cool.
What?
I'll bring it over to Deathmere and say, here's the mirror."
Cool. I avoid looking at it and just like reach out, grab it, and like cover it in some cloth.
All right. You do so. And so that's one item. Teddy, now that before you were interrupted, you found several rubies that look like it. You just have to find the one that has a cone-shaped hole in it.
Can I help whoever's looking for something?
Yeah. If you're helping,
Does anybody want help?
I'm
Teddy
like,
might.
yeah, I'm gonna need help. I'm just in
Okay.
a pile of rubies.
all right. Roll perception check since you're looking, I guess, for the hole in the rubies.
That would be a 16.
Okay.
Am I rolling as well or?
Yeah. Roll. You can roll as well.
3?
A 23.
Mm-hmm.
All right. After about an additional 5 minutes of looking through stones, you finally discover a Desmere. It looks very similar to the stone in the mountain.
Okay, I hand it to him. Be like, here's the one. We did it.
Is that the one?
That's the one.
You sure?
I know rocks, and this is a rock with a hole in it. It's the one.
And are they emeralds or are they what stones were they?
They're like
Yeah,
rubies.
Rubies.
Yeah, they're like rubies.
All right, you other 2 guys ready to go? Find something cool?
I got some armor.
Oh, that does look cool.
I got a rock.
It's a nice rock. Yeah. Good call.
All right. So, you guys head out then, I'm assuming?
Yeah, we can start heading back.
Okay. So, as you leave the room, you are able to move with the items. The items that you truly want. You leave. The rock that you have by death, it glows random colors.
Ooh.
Apparently, it can glow into your favorite color if you want. Yeah, it's
Copper.
Called a winky.
I want the copper color.
Okay. Copper color. It turns into the copper color.
Yay.
All right, and let's Let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to find the suit of armor that I had, but I accidentally hit reload. Because it's plate armor, but it is plate armor of fuck. Why can't I find this? Come on. Alright, let's look it up. Okay, you know what? Technically speaking, I'm just gonna save this for later. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, Paul. I'm gonna let you find out.
Oh, all right, cool.
All right, cool. Sorry about that.
You're just fine.
Hell yeah. So you guys head out and get back. It's getting close to the time your stuff begins, your potions begin to run out, and by the time you come back, Lemore is there. She's happy to see the mirror and looks at you, Dismir, and goes, "Did your clone come out and beat your ass by chance?"
I didn't beat my ass, or I guess anybody's ass, really.
Oh, what'd you do?
Pretty.
What'd you do?
Oh, I just turned into a snail and then threw it outside.
Ah, clever. She goes ahead and brings you guys back to Royal Land, almost like in a reverse like fashion. As you guys return to the docks, she leaves for Pier Walk, leaving you, Desmir, with what appears to be her address. Do that as you wish.
Okay.
Going back up to the, it's kind of getting light, so I'm gonna go ahead and abridge some shit. Going back up to the volcano, you see the 3 stalactites. Do you put the stones on them?
I wonder if they need to.
I'm gonna invite what was his name? Triber. Come along if he wants to take the next journey in his religious. On the next step in his religious journey.
Okay. Triber comes along with, very hesitant, but still very much open to what's happening. As you put the stalactites on, the rubies on, everything begins to rumble and shake. The stalactites kind of change around you. It feels as if that you are being on another island and looking over at the 3 volcanoes. You see through various time skips of what is happening. You see the pirates arrive to Royal Land. You see the volcano of Royal Land exploding. You see various battles and sorts that have occurred, as well as the previous adventures of the Rodenteers fighting their earlier pirates. But in front of you, it feels like you're outside, but you were inside a tunnel, but now you're like outside. And then you see a figure arise from the volcano. Its arm reaches out, like in a fiery fashion, and protruding from it is a muscular, godlike fire figure. And he looks upon you and goes, "All you had to do, Tribear, was ask." And just like that, we'll end this for next session.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I was gonna initially do things with this reef giants, but I thought maybe having a little side quest would be a little fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the session.
Yeah, I did.
Good.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. I'm gonna stop the stream now. Bye, stream.